Gosse de riche, fils de bourge.
Sparingly. There are a lot of differing opinions on the collective suicide.
Ça va la mode, ça vous plaît?
Amazonian tribe who wouldn't release the land asked the Brazilian government to deliver on its territory a bulldozer to dig a large pit in order to accommodate their bodies after their tribal suicide. My aunt has a beautiful leopard jacket. To be sure not to miss you when you shoot yourself in the mouth, fill the barrel with water. It will explode your brain. To distinguish yourself, put juice or whiskey.
Click, clack, mango juice. Clack, and eat drug dealing in the toilet. Click, and it puts ketchup on kebabs.
Techno, orgasms, tuna. Everyone will freak out and be converted. Ink. Thug life. Everybody. 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 Revendication. It's incredible. It's so beautiful. It's incredible to understand. We must understand the Western. We must understand Western, the fantasy, about the Western fantasy. The Western runes about fantasy. The Western is about runes fantasy. Runes rising is the fantasy about Western. Rising runes again is about the Western fantasy. We must understand, soak it good. We must understand the oppressors. Will the oppressors, never oppressors will the, really. The oppressors will never. The oppressors understand, never will really. Oppressors never really, the will understand what. The oppressors will never really understand what the oppressors never really will understand what the oppressed really feel, understand what will never the oppressors feel under the understand. Oppressors will never really what the oppressed, the oppression, oppressors understand really will never what the oppressed under feel. The oppression, oppressed, understand really will never what the oppressors over feel over the understand. Oppressed will never really what the oppressors really feel understand what will never the oppressed never really will understand what the oppressors the oppressed will really never understand what the oppressed never really the will understand what the oppressed understand never will really the oppressed will never oppressed will the oppressed the we must understand the oppressors understand the oppressors will never oppressors the really oppressors will never understand the oppressors never will really oppressors will never really to understand what the oppressors will never really understand what the oppressed never really will understand what the oppressors really feel understand what will never the oppressed feel under the understand oppressed will never really what the oppressors the oppression oppressed understand really will never what the oppressors under feel the oppression oppressors understand really will never what the oppressed over feel over the understand oppressors will never really what the oppressed really feel understand what will never the oppressors never really will understand what the oppressed the oppressors will never really understand what the oppressed never really the will understand really oppressed understand the never will really the oppressed never the never oppressed will the oppressed the give more give more give littering more to give more littering give to the littering more dustmen to littering give the more to more of dustmen the give littering the to give more the dustmen to world of the littering give to dustmen the more give layers of layers white layers of and layers of white dark layers on white of dark of white and chocolate layers chocolate of dark and moist layers white moist white layers and dark moss of chocolate moss on layers dark moist white and of chocolate dark chocolate of your moist moss white and layers on layers of legs moss and white dark on chocolate your moist two legs dark moist on of chocolate and white moss layers your layers moss your white and chocolate of on moist dark two legs. The Western fantasy about the runes is rising again. Western fantasy about peace is rising again. This is shitty. The Western fantasy about freedom is rising again. Reload, ready. The Western fantasy about symbolism is rising again. Ready, action, puff, cut, bitch! You better have my money. Thanks, Mom. Thanks, Dad, for your unconditional love, your endless support, and the good education you gave to me. Soak it. Soak it good. Soak it. Cut! That's a cut, and bitch, you better have my money. Thanks, Mom. Thanks, Dad, for your great love, the good education you gave to me, and your fabulous way of cooking. Soak it. Soak it good. Soak it. Ding, ding, doing good. Soak it. Soak it good. Money, breeze, power, tricks, and cut. That's a cut, and money. Thanks, Mom. Thanks, Dad, for your great love, the good education you gave to me, and your fabulous way of cooking. Soak it. Soak it good. Soak it. Peace. Good. Soak it. Money, breathe, power, tricks, and cut. That's a cut. Stop to think that the good is you. Thanks, Mom. Thanks, Dad, for this. Breathe. 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 Money. 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 Thug life. Everybody. 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 Weariness. My amplitude is reduced. I want to kiss. Kiss. Just that and that's it. Kiss. Touch lips with my lips. Enough. We must change our attitude, Guy. Change the spoiled children. Children fooled. Everyone wants to go to the end until the collapse of the infinite growth to the suicide. Big. This is the end. It's the end of the end. Degeneration. Essence evaporates and people dress badly. Moment of sadness. Not to miss you when you shoot yourself in the mouth. Fill the barrel with water. it will explode your brain. To distinguish yourself, put juice or whiskey. Click, clack, mango juice. Clack, and eat drug dealing in the toilet. Click, and eat put ketchup on kebabs. Beside hell not declared.
Cause de riche, fils de bourge.
Sparingly. There are a lot of differing opinions on the collective suicide.
Ça va la mode, ça vous plaît?
An Amazonian tribe who wouldn't release the land asked the Brazilian government to deliver on its territory a bulldozer to dig a large pit in order to accommodate their bodies after their tribal suicide. My aunt has a beautiful leopard jacket. To be sure,